Well, hello there, guys. Welcome to a close combat Panthers in the Fog video. We are going to be playing as the Germans today, and we're actually playing here in the town of Barenton. We don't have a lot when we're facing quite a large allied force. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward, and I'll show you what we have. We do have a few Panzer IVs as support, and I could, of course, switch that out for something different, like maybe some flat guns or even some machine guns, but I think this is an okay setup. So let's go ahead and move forward. I'll also show you what our opponent has. As you can see, they've got some Shermans as well as some BAR teams. This is not what I'm looking forward to, and I don't want to get into a situation where I have to fight it out amongst just our infantry. We are playing as the KG Schmidt 275 Infanterie Division. Let's go ahead and set up, guys, on this map. Now, we are the ones defending, so I want to try and set this up as best I can for a defensive battle. There's a reason they call it Panthers in the Fog, and currently this is a very foggy battle, which is going to lower, of course, our ability to see, as well as the enemy's ability to see. Now, I know where the enemy is going to be popping up from, so I already want to set up some grenadiers right here with a machine gun, and I'm actually going to put them in ambush mode. Let me grab some of our other units, like the flat gun we have here, and put it in one of these more open homes. I think you can call this an open home. Not really, let's be honest. Try that again. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Once again, a grenadier with an MG. And we'll have this guy on ambush. And this guy I'm just going to keep right here, once again on ambush mode, though. As you can see, we've got a tank over here already, a Panzer IV, and I'm going to put him on ambush as well. We're really going to try to surprise the enemy as they come into the town of Barenton. And obviously, they have some pretty serious units, like the BAR units that, you know, in terms of actual combat, in terms of actual, you know, infantry combat, I think they could definitely crush us. I'm going to put this Panzer IV over here, also in an ambush position. Same with this Grenadier machine gun team, and we just have to hope for the best. We especially have to hope that they don't spot our tanks before we spot theirs, because the Sherman can definitely take out a Panzer IV. It's not like we have Tigers working here. So for the Zugtrupp, I'll keep them in a building behind everyone else. That's our HQ division. And I definitely want to bring these regular grenadiers up to the front line as well. Probably over here. Maybe in this part of the building. We'll figure it out once it starts. There we go. And for these guys, I will ambush. They have to ambush in the right direction, though. Was ist this? Come on, Männer. All right, we'll fix that once the actual battle starts. We've got another unit here, Grenadier, and I'm going to put them at the very northern part over here. Sort of hiding underneath the bridge. Let's hope it works, guys. I don't know if it will. We're beginning the fight. Okay, I see the enemy Sherman. Come on, Panzer IV. Can you spot him? No, he cannot. He's going to have to move forward if he wants to spot him, and I'm not willing to take that risk right now. Enemy spotted. It's not spotted by the damn Panzer, though. And, of course, they're not going to start firing until they actually see the enemy. Now they could start firing. Machine gun, you can open up on the enemy infantry. There we go. I'm not going to reveal the tank, though, yet. We're definitely opening up from that position right there. Let me see if I could actually sneak these grenadiers forward over here. I think it would be a pretty good idea. Wow, that's a lot of enemies, guys. Do we have any air support or mortar support? Not right now. Alright, that's it. I'm too impatient. I'm moving forward with the tank. We're either going to spot their tank first, or we're going to open up on that infantry. Liebe Deutschland! Here we go. Now we're definitely out in the open. The enemy has without a doubt spotted us. We still can't seem to spot them from this distance. Can we shoot through here? We've got to be able to shoot through here. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and open fire. Start focusing on that unit back there. Every little bit helps. Oh, my goodness. Our grenadiers are under fire, guys. Look at those grenades dropping on our grenadier team. We absolutely want to return fire. And I'll see if this MG division can return fire as well. Get out of that sneak and start opening fire on those Americans. Oh, yeah! Oh, my goodness. They've definitely got some mortars here. Guys, we are messing with a very, very disciplined enemy. We just lost one guy. I don't know if he's wounded or dead. We'll find out after the battle. Boom! Oh, man, that was a brutal hit on our group right there by the enemy tank. That is brutal, man. And it looks like our Panther 4 was also wasted. Yeah, we absolutely have to keep this Panther hiding. No doubt about that. Looks like we did take out most of those infantrymen. A lot of them are wounded or dead. We just have to hold these positions. And you can see how quickly they destroyed our Panther there. That was, of course, partially my fault. Let's see what happens. There's a nice group of enemies right there. I want to try to sneak to the edge of that wood line and see if I can't get some shots in. And unfortunately, we're not getting any air support or anything like that, or else I'd use it on a clustered group like that. That's a terrible formation for a unit. It looks like our Grenadiers, by the way, also took some hits. One is dead, Kappel is dead, and Brongowski is wounded, the loader. What's that? Who's pinned down? Shit, we're gonna have to bring the tank out of hiding. If only we could just get a shot on those guys. I'm gonna have to move fast. And I'm gonna have to move the tank out. Sorry, guys. That group of infantry is absolutely wrecking us. And taking them out will also lower the enemy morale up here. We desperately need to lower. As soon as we're in firing range, even though we're out in the open, I'm going to start opening fire. That tank will hopefully even the odds. I'm going to throw some smoke up here in front of us. I think you guys can see that. First, let's let the smoke pop, and then we're going to charge right through to these guys. Come on, smoke. Now, Mena. They're not following my orders. They're a bit pinned down, a bit afraid. It's not a smoke grenade. And there we go. Nice. The Panther is opening fire on that position. Hopefully also spotting the enemy tank there somewhere. We still haven't been able to throw that damn smoke grenade. Let's go. We're doing a charge. Get your asses up. Liebe Deutschland. Going right in, throwing some Stillhandgranaten. And hopefully we waste these guys. There's some grenades. I hear the sound of grenades being thrown, pins being pulled. And actually, right now, since we're on top of them, we will start opening fire. Now, as for our tank, I don't want him getting destroyed by the other enemy tank, but I really want to start shooting at that bar team. There's the other enemy tank, the Sherman. Get him! Good shot! Right when we marked him, guys. Right when we marked the Sherman crossing that bridge, he took a beautiful shot and vaporized him. Amazing shot there by our tank, and we just got to keep it up. Of course, losing that Panzer is not going to help. How are these Grenadiers doing? Not very good. I think I'm going to move the Panzer IV forward. That's right. I'm doing it. I'm going after that bar team. I know they have another tank. Let's just hope it's not out in the open. I want to at least get to a position where I can fire at the enemy. Need some damn artillery support, Goebbels. Or air support, Goebbels, I should say. Our morale is still worse than the enemy right now. And there's also a gunfight going on up here. We got some Grenadiers here that are still ambushing. Ooh, we have been immobilized. Wow, guys. We have been immobilized, but apparently we can open fire on that group. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Not sure what hit us. Oh, that is an enemy tank that hit us just then. Things just got a lot more difficult. We took something out there. Oh, that was the Sherman. That's already been on fire for a while. Looks like an enemy went down. Good shooting by our boys. And at this point, we just have to stay here and defend. We still haven't taken most of the victory locations. If we can hold them, we can still win. Where's that flak gun? I'm pretty sure the flak can actually cut through a tank. It's not easy, but it can happen. And you can see we've definitely got 2 wounded or dead on the enemy side there with the infantry. So, unfortunately, our morale's not doing great, but we're putting up the best fight we can with the units given. Smoke. So buy us a few seconds of peace. And really, at this point, I want the enemy to move forward because that gives us an opportunity to shoot at them. It's really that simple. If they offer a ceasefire, of course I'll accept it because we have more victory points. So we win in the end if we can hold the town. You can see a lot of our guys, even the HQ division here, the command crew of that tank is getting the hell out of town. It's obviously close to the end of the war, 1944, so our men, a lot of them know that this is almost a losing battle. Enemy infantry on the move. Wow, look at that group. See, just one good mortar round in that group would turn the tide of battle. Obviously, this unit that went across to fight them is no longer operational. But it's good to hear the enemy having to take cover. One thing I know is the enemy tank is right there. We can see the NATO symbol. So we can't actually get a direct line of sight on it, but we know where it is. And that's where all his infantry are, too. Right now, we have to target his infantry. We have to sort of ignore the tank, unfortunately. Let me move this guy over here into the bushes. I'm going to do the same with this unit of grenadiers. So it'll be safe, don't worry. I love how in the Close Combat series, you can actually see the names of all the guys working for you. It really brings a sense of camaraderie to the game. It makes you even more determined to win. And as soon as they get there, as long as they don't get stopped, I'm going to set them up in an ambush formation. Can we kill an enemy tank? Very unlikely. You can definitely immobilize the one though, and that is the key. There we go. Wow, that was the end of the battle. Axis major victory. So the battle ended because Axis morale broke. The Allies captured some ground before the Axis could regroup. To be honest, that was a bit of an unfair win because even though we did hold most of the ground, the enemy still had a tank. And, you know, basically our morale broke. Our men gave up. But everything worked out in the end. It looks like 2 enemy leaders were killed, 3 infantry were wounded, 3 infantry were killed, 4 were wounded, 4 leaders, and 11 infantry. So I can see that there was some damage done on both sides for sure. But we definitely managed to do some significant damage to the enemy. And the same is true for us. Luckily, some of our vehicles survived. And that makes me somewhat happy, although we lost more vehicles than they did. If we look at individual soldiers, we can see here if any of our men got any medals. It looks like for now, they're just getting basically the German equivalent of the Purple Heart. But look at that. Gronig, the loader of 5 Company, got an Iron Cross. That is a really great medal to get, of course. And I hope to see him in an officer class a little bit later. Looks like Gronig made it out. 12.5 kills. Man, that guy knows what he's doing. I hope you enjoyed this battle. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and thank you again so much, guys, for watching these videos. I'm just mousing through what the Americans have, a lot of purple hearts, but this guy over here, Yoder, got a rifleman badge. Not that great, but pretty decent. See you guys on the next one.